Do you think having a job is the key to financial security? Do you think working hard is the secret to success? Do you believe that all debt is bad? Are you confident that the government will take care of you when you retire? These are just some of the money lies that are holding you back. In this video, we challenge those common beliefs and show you how to break the chains of financial mediocrity and reach your financial goals. Prepare to be amazed because we'll reveal the 8 lies that keep the poor and middle class in a state of constant poverty. But before we continue, I invite you to subscribe to the channel, and to put the following sentence in the comment box if you want to be part of the Street Capital Financial Circle. My financial success is based on my financial education and not on limiting beliefs. Are you tired of following popular money advice and feeling stuck in your financial life? But what happens when we realize that these lies are what are holding us back and keeping us from true wealth? Robert Kiyosaki says, "I learned this from my wealthy father, a wise man who taught me how to spot these lies and not be fooled by them." The key to not falling into the nets of the economic elites is through financial intelligence. In his own experience captured in his book, Rich Dad Poor Dad, Kiyosaki explains the lies that lead the middle class to the economic abyss. The question Kiyosaki asks is, have you ever been stuck in a difficult financial situation with no way out? I've been there, too, he says. But thanks to his own financial education, Kiyosaky managed to achieve financial freedom and happiness in his life. How did I do it? By uncovering the lies about money that have been perpetuated on us by economic elites, corrupt governments, and unethical educational and financial systems. These lies, which are often presented to us as universal truths, keep us from thinking independently and prevent us from developing valuable skills such as entrepreneurial and innovative thinking. It's time to start questioning these lies and take control of our own financial lives. Lie number 1, a job guarantees you success. The idea that you need a job to be financially secure is just one of the lies about money that keep you from achieving true financial freedom. His father, who was poor, believed that school was the only way to get a good job, and he worked hard all his life but would never overcome poverty. On the other hand, his rich father never had a traditional job, yet he managed to achieve wealth and success. He understood that the mandate to get a job is a lie, and instead focused on producing and working for himself, using them to his advantage to accumulate wealth. It is important to consider different approaches and perspectives, rather than continuing to believe lies about money that prevent us from reaching our financial goals. But how do you shift from an employee mindset to an entrepreneurial one? Financial education is an important first step, but it is also crucial to challenge traditional ideas and lies about money that have been presented to us as universal truths. It's important to keep in mind that there are other ways to achieve financial freedom and success in life, and it's not always about following the traditional rat race of getting a job. Lie number 2, working hard is the key to success. This is a half-truth, as it is not the only factor in financial success. His poor father worked hard all his life, following the traditional expectations of going to school, getting a job, but still struggled financially and was not happy. His rich father, on the other hand, understood that working smart is more important. He focused on making others work for him and making money work for him. Instead of working hard for money, we should look for ways to make money work for us. This is what the wealthy do, leveraging their knowledge and skills to generate passive income and earn long-term profits. As Warren Buffett said, make the most of what you know, that's where the wealth is. Lie number 3. Debt is bad. There are different types of debt and not all of them are bad. The wealthy often have debts, but these debts are backed by assets that cover the loans. It is important to differentiate between 2 types of debt. Bad debt refers to loans that do not have a return on investment and can make you poorer, such as overused credit cards or loans to buy consumer goods. On the other hand, good debt refers to loans that have a return on investment and can make you richer, such as loans to buy investment property, or equipment for your business. When you buy a property with a loan, only a small percentage of your own funds are required, and then you rent the property, and the tenant pays the cost of the loan and you generate additional income. The wealthy know how to use debt strategically to generate income and increase their wealth. Lie number 4, the state will provide for you forever when you retire. The idea that the government will take care of us when we retire is a common lie. Many people rely on the social security system and retirement funds, but this does not always guarantee financial stability in old age. It is important not to rely exclusively on the government. Robert Kiyosaki recommends having a financial plan that guarantees additional income. One story that illustrates this is that of Colonel Sanders, who at age 65, after realizing that his social security check would not be enough to support him financially, decided to become an entrepreneur and create KFC. He changed his mindset and changed his life. It is important to remember that it is never too late to change our financial situation and work toward our goals. Lie number 5, money is not the most important thing. It is true that money is not everything, but it is undoubtedly important to our daily lives. One study has shown that money contributes to happiness in many different ways, such as improved mental health and individual economic behavior. However, it is important to remember that money alone is not the key to happiness, but it is an important factor in achieving stability and peace of mind in our lives. Our understanding of money is often something that is passed down to us from one generation to the next or at a young age. Because of this, money often governs us in ways that we cannot understand, as we do not really understand how it works. It is important to have a critical understanding of money and learn how to manage it strategically, in order to achieve our financial goals. Lie number 6, money is the root of all problems. The belief that money is evil usually comes from people who don't have enough money. Kiyosaki's poor father was not a very happy man in his later years. Although money doesn't fix everything, I'm sure if he had better financial resources, he would have been happier too. On the other hand, his rich father, his best friend's father, had a different perspective on money. He believed it was foolish to spend one's life working just for money, but he also understood that money is important to maintain a comfortable life and achieve our financial goals. Money can be seen as a tool to achieve what is important in our lives, rather than being seen as perverse and the source of all evil. Some possible reasons why people believe money is bad include envy, past traumatic experiences related to money, lack of financial education, and negative social influence. Lie number 7, the rich are villains. The idea that the wealthy are nasty or insensitive people is simply a tainted belief. Just as in any group, there are good and bad, generous and selfish people. You cannot generalize and say that all rich people are bad. It is important to remember that money does not define a person and that there are many ways to be rich, some of which can be very noble and beneficial to society. Lie number 8, higher education is the key to financial success. Education is a valuable tool for achieving financial success, but it is not the only one. Your poor father believed that higher education was the key to success, but found that it was not enough to achieve financial freedom. On the other hand, his rich father didn't have a college degree, but he learned how to be an entrepreneur and invest wisely. Education is important, but it is also important to learn practical skills such as money management, financial planning, and investing. Financial success does not depend on college degrees, but on the ability to think strategically and make informed decisions. The education essential for success in life does not necessarily have to come from a financial institution. Learning how to manage money and understand how it works in the economic world is crucial to achieving wealth, but it is not taught at a university. It is important to seek out additional sources of education and be open to learning in order to achieve financial success. Education is a powerful tool, but we must make sure we are getting the right education to achieve our financial goals. In conclusion, it can be summarized that money is important to live a fulfilling life and have the opportunities you desire. The wealthy are not evil but have simply learned how to manage money effectively. Education is important, but it is not always the only answer. Money is not the problem, it's how you use it and how it affects you. Instead of believing these lies, you must learn to think critically and develop a financial education. Then you will be able to make assertive decisions and achieve your goals. Don't be afraid to dream big and work smart to achieve them. Money is a valuable tool, but it's up to you to know how to use it. If you liked this video, give it a like, share the knowledge, and don't forget to leave the following message in the comment box if you want to belong to Street Capital's financial circle. My financial success is based on my financial education and not on limiting beliefs.